All right, everybody. Well, the personal hits have been relentless over the past few months. I've had a car accident, lost my father, had a brief vacation, but ended up in the hospital immediately after that. And now the rest of my family is downstairs sick.
Oh,
But here we are, nonetheless. And as I was telling these guys before, I appreciate your patience as we've been weathering one storm after another, and while I will still be dealing with the curveballs life will be throwing me over the next couple of months, I do promise that we'll be getting back to our regular schedule by the start of 2025. But regardless, here we are tonight with my Start Playing Games crew as we tackle another episode of In the Mouth of Madness. If you haven't been watching the series religiously, I encourage you to seek out the Dreamslayer Studios channel on YouTube so you can see firsthand what has brought us up to this point. And if you like what you see here tonight, please consider supporting us on Patreon. As a reminder, we also have our Dreamslayer Studios store up and running now that we have reached 500 subscribers on YouTube. We have Dreamslayer Studios t-shirts, tanks, sweatshirts, as well as stickers and coffee mugs on both TeePublic and Teespring, and the links will be available in the description of the YouTube videos. But now, on to the recap. After recovering the infamous Spear of Destiny from the hands of the Nazis, the Reclaimers have learned of a series of items connected to a set of vibranium discs known as the Drapa Stones that may hold ancient secrets that, when unlocked, may sway the tide of war in favor of those in possession of said items. The Reclaimers have just now begun their worldwide search for these 5 items of power: the Roman Dodecahedron, the Antikythera mechanism, the Goddard coin, the Baghdad battery, and the Roman tooth wheel. They now find them. I said Roman tooth wheel. It's actually Russian tooth wheel. So let me correct that. They now find themselves emerging from the hidden gladiator tunnels beneath the Roman Colosseum, with the Roman dodecahedron safely in their grasp. However, now that they have reached the Colosseum floor, they find themselves confronted by nearly a dozen costumed adversaries dressed up like the signs of the Zodiac, with one notable sign in absentee. Scorpio seems to be missing. The one dressed as Aquarius has addressed the heroes, ordering them to turn over the dodecahedron. Will has challenged Aquarius to a spelling contest, and he has responded by charging the party in frustration. So the battle for the dodecahedron has begun. And just to kind of remind you of exactly what it was that Aquarius had said, just for your own notes, he said, "Well, it looks as though our job has been done for us. Our employers will be so happy to see that the dodecahedron has been so easily obtained. Hand it over, and you can be on your way." So, just a quick refresher for you there.
mm-mm.
So, we should already see the map up and running. And Aquarius here is at the forefront and is in the process of charging the party as the rest of the members of the Zodiac begin to take their positions to do battle as well. So, I would say that now would be the time to roll initiative. And if you recall, just hover over your tokens up at the very top of the screen with the little spinning dice, and hit the spinning dice that's over top of your character portrait.
Okay, I will roll for Sparta as well.
I just rolled.
Oh, great. Well, then I don't have to. Perfect.
You said you just rolled, Beth. It didn't appear on my screen.
Oh,
I will roll. It's okay.
All right.
Oh, nope. There you go. You got it.
All right.
1.
And it's a rock.
Oh.
All right, Tank, do you have any
Yeah,
bonuses?
No.
Okay.
Spartan does.
Bombshell, do you have any bonuses?
+1.
Mr. Arcane?
3.
Fiend?
+1.
Priest?
+2.
And Spartan does have bonus, but she rolled a 1, so a 1's
Oh.
a 1.
I rolled a rock.
And she got a rack. All right, so starting at the very tip top, it looks like Mr. Arcane is at the top of our initiative. So the field is yours, sir.
Oh, geez. So. Well, that's quite a few of them. We were a little bit outnumbered.
Give it a minute.
So they've challenged us. I wasn't actually here the last
Mhm.
session, and I was watching through the video. Now these are like they're costumed people.
Seem
They
to be
are-
costumed, yes.
Okay.
It appears that they are, all humanoid that are wearing, these costumes to give them the look and feel of the Zodiac signs.
Okay. All right. So Aries isn't actually. Aries.
No,
Okay.
not Ares the god.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Good. Okay. Well, okay. Looks like he challenged Aquarius.
I told them that they could have the dodecahedron if he could spell it.
Okay, that's slightly different than challenging to a spelling contest. Okay, well, just because is Leo is he holding a sword? It looks like a sword in the picture.
Yes, Leo has a sword and shield.
Oh, okay. All right. So, does it look like a metal shield, or does it look like a wooden
it looks kind of like almost like a gladiator shield.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to use my magnetism to take Leo and kind of bowl him kind of into the crowd, right? So here's Aries here, and here's Aquarius. And so I kind of want to kind of just bowl Leo like right through, as many of these guys to try and just, disrupt them. That's
Okay.
what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and since it's my first little while back, I will use some karma on that. And let's see here. And where is the exit? Where do we think we can get out of here?
The way that you guys got in was on the opposite side, up in
Like on the
this
other side of
area,
them?
right up in here.
So
yeah.
like up in here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So then that's what I'm going to do. And I'll spend some karma. And that's remarkable for me now because I bought it up. Okay, I'll take that to a yellow.
Okay.
And so what I'm trying to do is move Leo and just kind of bowl him into a couple of these guys. If you can see my cursor, just kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To make a hole for us to make a run for it.
All right.
Yeah.
We just do a quick little check on these guys here.
And like I said, my magnetism is now remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
now have all 3 cats in here.
Well, we have 3 of 4 in that case. Hi, lady. Hey, Rocky. Where's Booster? Is she on your lap or
That
something?
could be the yellow could
he
be a
is on the
slam, right?
bookcase.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he managed to get his bulk up there. Impressive.
All right, so it clips Aquarius and Aries, they actually kind of take a dodge out of the way when they see Leo suddenly being flung in their direction, but it takes Pisces completely by surprise, who is knocked back back into this little crevice back right in here, right underneath Gemini. And he kind of disappears into the shadows.
At which point he flops around like a fish.
Oh, stop. By Hoggoth's beard, this doesn't have to be violent. Just let us pass. And then he'll kind of spiral up into the air, you know, say 30, 40 feet, just to kind of get off the ground. Call of Hoggoth actually has a beard, but you know,
you're not going to forget, right?
And I'll. You said it doesn't take me an action anymore to turn on my aura, or no?
No.
Okay, and I'll turn on my my magnetic shield.
Alrighty. Like that?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, look at that, huh?
Nice.
Nice.
I got all fancy in my
Love it. Little icon. Love it. Beautiful.
It's hypnotic.
Shield and magic helmet.
I mean, this would be a great place to get one of those. It could
All
be
right.
some armor.
So, Cancer is the one that goes next. And this guy looks to be kind of dressed in almost like a white lab coat with one kind of just regular like black leather glove, and then the other one is in kind of in a shape of like metallic like pinchers. And then he's wearing this kind of headpiece that basically looks like a full crab on his head.
Props to him for committing to the bit.
Right. He kind of counters over to this area right in here, is not making a direct move towards the group just yet. After his move, we go to Libra. This guy is basically dressed in like a pair of like cargo pants and has a blindfold over his eyes. Older gentleman, probably maybe appears to be like maybe late 50s, early 60s. After Leo got flung into the group, he kind of counters and then rushes towards like Priest and the Fiend.
No, thank you.
And makes a strike with a back fist towards Priest's face.
Okay. And it's safe to assume that we've got shields and all of our force fields and stuff still up from the last encounter, correct?
Yeah, I think that's probably fine, yes.
Just checking. And I upped my health because I figured there's probably been enough time since the first Minotaur fight between now
Oh,
and
yes, yeah. If you took any damage last time, you heal up to your endurance.
Is it possible to go ahead and roll for multiple attacks to try to avoid being hit?
Yes. If you want to do that, you're going to just call either dodge or evade. In this instance, you're going to want to do evade, and then that will count for the rest of the battle.
Okay. I will choose to evade, and I will use Karma on that.
Okay.
And give me 1 second. That's fighting?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
okay. So spend my 10.
-6 column shift there on that one. So for that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 takes it down to shift 0. So that I think is going to put him in a green. He still hits and does 30 points of damage.
Priest
Okay.
looking like Neo from the Matrix.
All right. And Libra has a couple of extra attacks. So he throws a back fist in your direction. And makes another attack, this time towards Will. Got a white on that one. And then a yellow again on Will. So it was a back fist, a punch, and then like a palm to the chin on that last one.
Okay. I guess I should try that whole evade thing too.
Okay.
I will also spend karma.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is fighting, yes?
Yes.
I'm super good at this, so this will be great.
Super good.
All right, that's a -2 column shift.
Okay. I'll spend my 10.
Oh, actually, does that... you did call karma, so do you want to get that up to a yellow? That probably actually might take you up to a yellow.
I would prefer it to be yellow.
Yeah, it does. So that's a -4.
Instead of -2 for the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Just want to give you a chance, Chris.
All right, so it does still hit,
-2.
and it does 30 points of damage there as well.
My Dark Force Warrior eats it.
Okay, so you got your Dark Force up, so I have to put a little something around you then, too, there. There you
Ooh,
go.
do I get
How about
anything?
that? Look at that.
Ooh.
Nice. Look how spooky I am.
Whoa.
All right, so that's it for Libra. After Libra, we go to Virgo. Virgo is over here on the right of the screen. She has a pair of, looks like mechanized wings, and the upper portion of her costume surrounding her head is on fire. And she has taken flight and is coming into about that position to make a strafing motion in this area over here towards Human Tank and Bombshell.
Did you say metal wings?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I said
No reason at all?
mechanical, but yeah,
Okay.
you could assume they're metal, yeah.
But they could be silver or
They're
brass
shiny.
or something.
Yeah. they're
Aluminium.
shiny.
Got a 60 to hit, and that goes towards Human Tank and Bombshell. You guys want to take that?
We haven't rolled for whether we have dodge actions or not.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, part of Tank's whole thing is he's a tank, so
Mhm.
sure.
All
We'll
right.
see how whether she can hurt him or not.
And Bombshell?
Shelly does not like being on fire,
Mm-hmm.
so she would like to, dive out of the way or something, lest she become the flaming nun.
All right, so that'll be a dodge. So make an agility roll.
And what did she strafe with?
Fire.
Fire. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I
like
thought
a
she was-
flamethrower,
Mm-hmm.
or like bombs or something.
Yeah, like a flamethrower. It's kind of a jet that's coming out from underneath her, the wrists of her arms. 57. Did you say karma, Shelley?
I did not.
All right, so that's a
'Cause I never
-2
remember.
column shift. All right, so she got a 60 on the incredible. Still hits, so that does 30 points of damage.
And I do not have my metal coat. So I'm just going to take all of it, apparently.
What happened to your coat?
Or in disguise?
Oh, right.
I don't know that a metal coat would really be something I'd be super excited to wear getting flambéed.
It takes a little
There.
bit to heat up. Yeah, so
Don't worry, guys. It's got asbestos in it. It's fine.
That's right.
Breathe deep.
Yeah.
All right, Leo, who's just been flung into the crowd, kind of shakes himself off and launches, like Captain America, his shield in the direction of Mr. Arcane, who is now about 40 feet up, correct?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Got a 9. He is not as good as Captain America. And it goes wide. And the shield ends up hitting roughly about in this area over here. Does he have any more actions? He does. So with that,
Projectile.
he then begins to charge, and he's charging towards Priest.
I mean, kudos for sticking with it after that first thing just went really wrong.
Right? An 84, which is a yellow to hit.
And just out of curiosity, how does that evade thing work over the course of a battle? It's not something that I'm familiar with.
That sticks with it. So you're still at a -6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was on.
It's for a round, though, not the whole fight.
No, it's for the whole fight.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
You can spend karma to attempt to change that to a dodge if you want to switch in between, but it's either dodge or evade, and it lasts for the battle. All right, still got a green to hit, but it's not a slam. With the distance that he covered, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to take incredible damage with that.
Okay. Would my armor come into play this time? Did he hit me in the face is I guess the question.
No.
Okay, cool. Then I will adjust based off of that. 1 second, I think. 30.
All right, Shelly, it comes to you.
all right. Let's do the multi-attack thingy. Gonna go ahead and call karma on that. Ooh. Oh. Just Bobby, because I had him clicked on last, but 12 is still not good.
Need a 31 to get it up to a green.
All right. So we'll spend the 20.
And then that'll get you 2 attacks total.
Yeah. Do I need to spend a ton around divesting myself of flaming clothing, or can we free action?
No,
that?
I think you're okay on that.
Okay.
Stop, drop, and roll.
So dropping the habit, like a bad habit. I mean, by definition, if it's on fire,
Oh, right. I forgot. Priests and nuns. I totally forgot.
So she flies up into the air a bit.
It's a miracle, my son.
And forward a bit. And I think she will throw a thunderclap out. I'm not sure how the radius is going to work in this. I'm trying to channel my D&D fireball game here.
8d6.
Right?
If you're channeling fireball, why are you measuring? You throw that with your heart.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said I cast fireball.
Did I start?
Exactly. So yeah, it's a one area, I think, explosion. Boss, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And how many squares is that?
4, 5. So you could essentially basically get her and Aquarius.
Or a bunch of these or these. Right? I could do it here.
You do the oh, never mind. I found it.
Yeah, I mean you could get Leo and Libra, but there's a risk of hitting Priest and Fiend.
All right,
while
I'll
you're
not
at it.
risk it because she's not a precise. She doesn't have any cybernetics to help measure that crap. So,
Mhm.
just pop it right. Throw it here, I think.
Okay, yeah. So
Get all these.
that would get all those guys. Yeah.
Okay. She will chuck that out there. So that is, it's going to be remarkable.
And that's
I'll go
just the
ahead.
boom, right? That's so.
Yeah, it does damage, but it's mostly a stun.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and spend karma on that.
Eesh.
Wow. Okay.
Not your night.
Got to get to a 36, so a 10 will get you to green.
Okay. So that's 30 so far. It's a pretty hot round for karma expenditures. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then how much damage does that does?
That does
Monstrous.
it does
Just
excellent damage to everybody in range.
Gotcha.
And they need to make an endurance feat against that
All right.
or be stunned.
Ooh. Well, he's stunned.
I see the die roller is even-handedly handing out ass whoopings.
All right. Aries. Good God. How do
Oh,
I
boy.
roll the same thing? All right.
Wow.
It's going to be one of those days.
Hopefully for you and not for us. It's been a month. I need to smash people.
That's what she said.
Wait. I mean, all right.
All right. He's all right. And he's all right. No, it's one round there. Okay.
Okay, and then for the other action, Virgo's 30 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little some kind of way about being lit on fire. I'm gonna
Why?
close the distance there, and give her the old try and shear off her wing with the blade.
Okay.
Put her on the ground, annoy her, upset her, whatever. Okay.
46 to hit, then, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you're aiming for the wing. She kind of pulls a little bit to the side, and actually, she might have dodged. 46 on the monstrous. No, you still hit her. How much damage does that do?
Let's see. I'm not sure how it works when you're just attacking stuff that's not part of people, because normally it ignores armor, so that's a weird thing.
There's a material strength situation.
It does incredible damage.
Okay. All right, so you don't actually cleave into the wing because of the way she dodged. You actually ended up hitting her. So it did not really play into her advantage, but she did at least keep you from cutting the wing off.
Right.
No, stab my fleshy bits instead.
Yeah. She leaned into it.
Those at least grow back. You don't have to pay money to regrow them.
And was that it on your
It was.
extra actions?
Yeah, I only got the 2. So.
Okay. All right, Tank, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So we got Leo here. He looks like a big, tough, lion-y type.
Oh, yep.
Okay. So first I'm going to roll for extra actions, and I will spend karma. I believe that's my uninterrupted, my raw fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does that include the martial arts?
No.
So just remarkable then.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm calling karma. Oh, I
Oh.
needed to. Oh,
And it's a 1, so
Wow.
even with
Oh.
karma, it doesn't.
Ow.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Am I basically doing nothing this round?
Well, that means you have one action at -3 column shifts.
Heck. I
Gross.
guess I kind of trip over my own feet then, and just try to run up to Leo here and whack him one. So that's just going to be a standard melee check. I do get to add my martial arts to that, so it's going to be incredible. And I will definitely add some karma. So -3 column shift, though. So incredible, remarkable. That's a good. I'm rolling on the good column to punch a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome to my world.
All right.
Hey, look at that.
How much? Those won't affect my D.
No.
All right, so
So how much karma do I need to get that up to a yellow?
10 to get it up to a yellow.
I spend 10. No problem there.
Now he's got a -4 column shift on his evade, so that takes you down to shift 0. But you still hit. It's a green. So how much damage does that do?
It'd be amazing. So 50.
50.
So I don't get it up to a yellow, and I don't.
Don't put them into orbit.
Yeah.
Still lands though.
I'm thinking, boy, if this was the old time, someone would be giving me a thumbs down right now. Someone tie my shoelaces. I look down and realize that I have giant iron feet with no laces. Guess not.
All right, Will, comes to you.
There's just a lot happening right now.
There's so much.
This guy wanted to punch people really a lot, so I would like to use telekinesis on I think this is Libra,
Mm-hmm.
the guy who tried to punch me in the face.
Yep.
And I would like to fling him at Aquarius
All right.
on general principle. Let's see. And I will spend karma.
Respectable.
All right. On the incredible, taking that up to a yellow would be a 61, so 10 would take you up there.
Okay.
All right. Now, as you're flinging him towards Aquarius, you kind of take note of what Aquarius is looking like now. Initially, when he appeared, he basically was shirtless and had tattoos kind of all over his chest, and holding a trident.
Mm-hmm.
His body now has kind of metamorphosized and has plates of rusted orange armor that is appearing over his body. Looks very similar to the human tank.
Oh.
How similar?
Very similar.
That's gimmick infringement.
That is. A, yes, but also.
You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Wait, he's named Aquarius, but he doesn't have water-based powers?
Yeah, kind of weird, that, isn't it?
Then I'm going to move
But
over
come on,
here,
you
'cause
got to
I'm
do that.
brave.
I mean, wouldn't that be a great idea for a villain group? They have all of the names and themes of the horoscope, but their powers completely don't match.
Let's have nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Yes.
I mean, these guys might be close. We'll see.
So yeah, that should do 40,
Okay.
assuming there's no shenanigans.
All right, so Libra hits, bounces off the armored form of Aquarius, and you can see that he has taken some scuffs and cuts, hitting the that armor. Aquarius stands his ground, is not knocked over.
There's a loud kabong noise.
Kabong.
Kabong.
And was that
If
your
only he were
only
yellow. He
action
could
there?
be
Fiend?
like a yellow submarine.
Oh yes, I only have good fighting, so I have no faith whatsoever in my ability to get a second one.
All right, Pisces is picking himself up, dusting himself off, and stepping out of the shadows over there. That's going to be his action for this round. Capricorn comes next. He is currently stunned, so he's not able to do anything.
What was it that the Rock said in Moana? You're welcome.
Gemini is next. We're going to make an intuition roll. Gemini. Nope. Okay, not a good intuition. All right, so he is going to roll a 91.
Oh no.
And I need for priest to make a psyche feat, please.
Let's see. Spending karma.
And who is that? You said Gemini?
Yeah. Got a 13.
I need one. Excellent to get up to. I'll spend whatever amount of karma I need to get a green.
Okay, to 13 on excellent. You need 41 to get 2 green.
So 27?
28.
28.
And priest, it's your turn now.
Right.
You
oh no,
would very much like to turn your attention to the fiend behind you.
Wait, what? I'm using him for cover. That's unacceptable.
Okay. When you say that I want to turn my attention to him, are you directing me to attack him?
I am.
Okay.
I am not.
Let's not
but,
be coy.
But Gemini is. Yes.
Priest, why are you looking at me all funny?
All right. Out of curiosity, does that evade take my turn?
An action, no.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, and I can roll for multiple actions later in the fight, right? I don't have to do that right at the beginning.
If you want to make multiple actions now, that you just call it and that goes for the rest of the battle. If you decide that you don't want to do it now, you don't have to.
But I can't roll for it later on if I don't do it now.
You can roll for it later on, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Grace means business. He's like, oh, okay.
Well,
had enough of your smart mouth.
So, priest turns around and
the bad guys are that way, man. What are you doing?
he goes ahead and goes to belt Will one.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Feels like a theme with this group.
It is, isn't it?
It's not me this time. Yay! I mean, I'm sorry, Will.
Well, I'll ask one more question before I do this. At the top of my turn, do I get the chance to try and keep from being taken over by whatever is it hit me?
At the top of the next turn?
Well, so this is my first turn. He did his action. It's come to me. This is the top of my turn. So it's after he's done this. Do I get to try and resist it since it's my turn?
No. No, okay. That's what the psyche feat was for, was to see if you did resist.
All right, just making sure. Just making sure. All right. So fighting to hit.
And
He's really good.
I have -4, I believe.
Okay. So 51 on the incredible.
Then it gets knocked down to typical.
Yep. Which is enough to take it to a
Just-
white.
No, it's still a green.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, 51. I was looking at the wrong row. Yep.
Can't spend karma to make it less, can I? I'm
Nope.
just kidding. Okay, yeah. And I guess I will ask. I usually personally direct my guns, but technically they're auto targeting on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Would they be capable of still recognizing the others surrounding in the battlefield as targets?
So okay. They act on their own, but is that it's under your control, correct?
So the way it's set up is if I take direct control of them, they lose their automatic action
Mm-hmm.
and they're no longer doing their own thing. Technically, otherwise, they're kind of doing their own thing. And we've had me being the one who selects the targets. The way I would see this is a bit depends on like what Gemini did.
Mm-hmm.
If Gemini has made it so that I see Will as an additional target,
Mm-hmm.
then me turning and doing what I did, makes sense. But the guns firing at other people who, in my mind, would still be combatants that are my adversaries,
Okay, I got you.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
But
so,
if he totally made a switch, that changes the.
So essentially, he has turned your teammates into adversaries.
Okay. Right.
And the Zodiac into allies.
All right, cool. So with that being the case, I will expend both of those cannon shots on Mr. Arcane.
Okay.
And that'll be.
Boy,
Well,
you done
well,
messed
well.
up.
They're 40 damage. So
40 damage. Now that the
Each.
one was a red.
Uh-huh.
So
That's a kill.
How much does the punch do?
Oh yeah, how much did the punch do? Is that
40 damage.
incredible? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I take 3.
All right, so Mr. Arcane,
Uh-huh.
you may still dodge.
Uh-huh. Dodge. Sure.
And hope that you take it down below a red.
Okay, I'll spend karma on my dodge roll. Let's see. So it's on remarkable. So we'll roll some remarkable. I'll bump that to yellow.
Okay. All right, so that is that is enough to take it down to a yellow.
Okay. All right. So then it's not a kill anymore.
Correct.
Just
but
a bullseye.
You do take 40 points of damage, and whatever your
Okay, I'll take 10
soaks.
Yeah, I'll take 10. So, and then the other one was kind of a miss.
Now you do still have to make an endurance roll for a potential stun.
Okay. All right.
There you
Hey.
go. No stun.
Okay.
Wow.
So let's see. Where am I? Where is he?
You're right. Yeah, to the right there.
There's Priest. Okay, yeah. So I see him spin around too, and those cannons start charging up. I'm like, hey, 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 hey.
And
okay.
I think that was it for Priest, correct?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
There.
All right, so we'll go to Taurus.
He's stunned.
Oh, he is stunned. Yep, thank you.
1 round. So this is it.
Yeah. Aries is also stunned. Aquarius. He takes the trident and launches it at Bombshell.
Makes sense.
Oh, got a white. Missed. He's saving any extra actions. He does. He now is going to make a charge towards Tank. Got a 57 to hit. You gonna take that take?
I had to roll the 1. I don't have any dodges or anything to do.
Well, no, you can still make an evade or a dodge. That doesn't count as an action.
Oh, I thought you had a firm fixed number of actions. No, so I'm definitely going to try to dodge. Then is that fighting?
This would
Evading.
need to be an evade, right?
And that uses agility, right?
No, that's fighting.
Okay, I will spend karma then.
Okay.
And apparently I need to. What does that? What do I need to bring that up to green?
Spend a 10.
Okay, spent.
7, so that's -2, so it still hits, and that will do 50 points of damage.
61.
It bounces off my amazing body armor then.
Cool. All right.
Bang.
This is what happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force, right?
Pretty much, yep.
All right, Sagittarius.
No, I'm sorry, my body armor is still only incredible,
Oh, it's
so
incredible.
I will take 10 points
Okay.
there.
All right.
Hey, you're gonna buff that out.
All right, Sagittarius takes aim with his bow and arrow.
Feels like innuendo.
And targets Spartan. Missed with the first one, got a 79 to hit on the second one. Do you want to dodge?
Sure, why not?
Okay, make an agility roll.
You want me to roll for you?
Go for it.
Okay, you have remarkable agility. Yeah, I'm hitting all the wrong things here. That was for Spartan, even though it says it's for me, so green.
Okay, so that's a -2 column shift there. 79 on credible is, I think, still a yellow. So it is a possible stun. She needs to roll a endurance roll. And did you heal up from the last battle?
I think so.
I don't think.
No,
I don't
you
think
still
you
have.
did. Okay.
Okay,
I
well,
I
health
just
now
did it.
look. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
why
just did it.
I'm like.
Yep.
It's like the number changed while I was looking at it. It's a ghost. Okay, so agility. Do you want to spend karma?
Sure, why not?
Okay, remarkable agility. Oh, I don't have permission to roll it from there. I'll roll it from here. Fine. Oh, wow. That looks like it'll be up to a red with minimum karma spend.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So no stun, but she takes the damage, so she's right back down in health where she was before. So.
Yeah, she does have good body armor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So actually, a little bit up then. Thank you. There you go. All right, Spartan, comes to you now.
Okay, Sagittarius is when they hit me.
And he is up on the upper wall of the Colosseum up there, so he's about 60 feet up.
Okay. Virgo is running in front of me, so I'm going to run with me spear and stab.
Now, Virgo is about 30 feet up. She's flying.
You might want to just throw the spear, since we have the returnee thing now.
Yeah,
I could vault completely over human tank.
I will throw the syrup then.
Okay.
Okay. And she has like a big, amazing to hit when thrown. So I will roll on that one.
Okay.
And karma?
Yes.
Okay. What would we need to make that a yellow?
Need a 56.
Okay. Let's see. Which is that 17 karma? Math is hard. Okay. We're bringing it up to a yellow.
All right. So 2 column shift on a dodge brings it back down to a green, but it still does the damage. And how much damage does that do?
Keep closing up the character sheet. Incredible edged damage.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, good shot.
All right, so yeah, that one catches her in the shoulder and like embeds itself.
Oh,
But that also means that she's kind of spiraling a little bit and kind of coming down more into your range. So you should be able to retrieve that next round.
game.
All right.
It's returning though, isn't it?
Well,
Only when it misses, I think.
yeah, if
Yeah.
she grazed her, but since she's kind of impaled,
Okay.
it's not coming back. All right, Mr. Arcane comes back to you at the top of the round.
Okay, so we have some stuff going on. So I'm going to move a little further away and up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
How do I change my elevation?
Right click and then in the upper
I
left
see.
hand corner.
Yeah, we'll go up another 40 feet. Just, why not? So Priest has suddenly decided to attack us, so that's surely not his fault. And so he'll call out to Priest. No, no. Look upon Agamotto's shining truth and know yourself. And then, he'll manifest an eye and it'll kind of shine a beam, kind of onto Priest
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully in his face. And we'll see if we can dispel that, because one of the invocations of Agamotto is that he can completely dispel an illusion, charm, or other mental influence over a character.
Okay.
So that should be probably a psyche for me.
Mm-hmm. That's that
Shelly's
should
like,
be
I
right.
love it when he talks so poetical.
Okay, and my psyche is amazing. Yes, amazing. Okay, and because I don't want him to keep shooting us, I'm going to spend a little karma. Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
one
I'll
off
take
from
that to a red.
69.
So close.
Okay. And Priest, you feel that urge, like you basically saw red and turned on your comrades. As soon as that he recites that incantation, all of a sudden everything kind of reverts back to normal, and you become momentarily kind of confused with what just happened, but you now realize that your targets basically reversed themselves. And what caused that, you're not entirely sure, but you now have your wits about you once again.
It's 23. There's kind of a warm white light that kind of washed it away. So,
And was
and
that
I'll assess, did it work? Like he's like, are you yourself?
and was that your only action?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't do multiple actions,
Mm-hmm.
so my fighting's not good enough.
All right,
I
so
mean, it's excellent, but
from you it goes to Cancer. Who, by the way, has the Roman Dodecahedron? I forgot to ask. Was it Will?
I think, let me think. Yes. Yeah, he was the one who was in the room dealing with the puzzle and the whole nine. I believe it was Will that had it.
Mm-hmm. And did Mr. Arcane encase that like he normally does? I'm trying to remember.
I mean, I wasn't here, but
Yeah,
that
I
would
know.
certainly
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
a fairly normal thing to do, but
I think that was the case. When Will gets back, we'll double check with him. But I think Will has it. So,
Yeah, I think Will was a little leery of the touching of the artifact, I would
Mhm.
assume. He does seem to exercise minimum precautions. when he's not too excited.
All right, so Cancer has repositioned himself kind of stealthily in that direction right there. We now come back to Libra, who kind of got flung off into the crowd. He once again rushes in towards Priest and Will, and goes back into his fisticuffs. Got a 72 to Priest, 54 to Will, and a 51 to Priest. And you're at a -6 column shift, so 72 puts it at a green, and 51 2, 3, 4, 5 is a miss. Okay, so one of the two hits you, Priest, for remarkable damage.
Okay. If he didn't hit in the face, then it should soak it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say that he was probably targeting the face.
Okay. Cool. Then it doesn't soak it.
And then Will's will soak the attack. Okay. All right, so after Libra, we go back to Virgo, who reaches up and attempts to pull the spear out of her shoulder. Got an 88, and as she does, she throws it. Not just kind of away, attempting to get it away from her. What she doesn't realize is that it's actually going to return. And we're going to make a intuition roll, which, yeah, she definitely does not realize it. So it comes back, and it stabs her in the stomach.
I thought it would return to Sparta, which would still be pretty bad, but that's even worse.
And she goes down.
My apologies.
Hey, settle something for us.
Okay.
Did you have the dodecahedron?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I thought so. All right, we just want to make sure. And then we were thinking that Mr. Arcane had encased that in his little green crystals.
He most certainly
Right.
did.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Am I dead?
No, you're okay.
Okay.
Libra attempted to swat at you once again, but it bounced off of your shield, so
Yay.
you're okay. Leo now, it's his turn, and he is going to take a swipe at Priest. Got a 34 to hit, which I don't think is going to hit with the evade. No, it does not. So he misses with that one. He does have a secondary action. He is going to kick Tank with
Hey, what did I do?
with the intent to try to knock you over.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody needs a dream.
Oh, got a red.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Hey, this is not one of Tank's better fights. Do I get to roll to dodge that?
Yes, you can. It would be an evade.
Okay, gonna spend some karma on this.
All right, you want to get that up to a yellow on the remarkable.
Yes.
Would take you to 66, so 10 points ought to do it.
Done. Marked off.
All right, so you're at a -4 column shift on the evade. So 91 on the incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4 takes it down to a yellow. So I would say you still would take damage, but I don't think it's going to do any damage to you. He only does remarkable damage with that kick. But make an agility feat because his intent was to try to knock you off balance.
Yeah, hold on a second. I wanted to. I don't. I just wanted to. I'm bringing up my universal table for my own reference, and I was trying to find it. Okay, so I need to make an agility feat.
Mm-hmm.
Agility.
Agility.
So agility. Then
You mean endurance? Endurance.
Yes.
You mean anything but agility, or
this was
Strength.
like, remember DV. So you need to make a reflex save. You mean a will save, right? No, reflex. Fortitude, then. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be about right.
That tracks,
I mean,
yeah.
Oh no.
So you do tumble to the ground.
This is humiliating. The idol of millions.
I thought that was
Bombshell
a different guy.
comes to you.
I'm a prototype.
Okay. What a
Okay.
revolting development.
So the fiery one is down. Okay. I don't like this guy over here shooting arrows at people. That's potentially permanent type stuff. Fisticuffs is all fine and dandy, but
And fire's not?
That make kosherized.
well,
rules.
that's why she was the first target, because lighting people on fire, that's permanent. Also,
Gotcha.
she singed my hair.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
fair.
so
It's fair.
Shelly just turns around and glares at Sagittarius and extends her hand and zap. I'm gonna go ahead and spend karma on that. And that's remarkable to hit.
Shouldn't have made her mad.
Okay. 55. So we'll take that to a yellow. 11. Okay.
Okay. So you are
That
taking
would
that
be-
to a yellow. All right.
Yep.
With his dodge, it takes it back down to a green.
Back down. Okay.
But how much damage does that do?
That's 50 points of damage.
Okay.
That is an amazing bolt of lightning.
And was Aquarius kind of in charge of them, or?
he was definitely the one talking.
Okay.
All right. So you hit him.
Okay.
And it does not stun him.
Okay.
You got what? 2 more actions?
One more.
1 more.
She's just gonna rinse and repeat. Same thing.
Okay.
He's apparently pretty darn accurate from 60 feet up, moving targets, hurting people. I don't want nobody getting an arrow in the eye. So, same thing again, karma again.
Ooh. All right.
Okay, I am not trying to kill, obviously.
All right. So that, we'll take it down to a yellow, which is a potential stun, but you're doing 50 points damage. Yes.
Yep.
All right. He definitely goes out.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a endurance roll for him anyway. Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
zip
okay.
over there and make sure I got movement as part of my turn anyway. So,
All right, and he is you've shocked him to the point where he is in the process of dying.
okay, I'll have to do something about that on my turn, my next turn.
All right.
I guess
Tank.
I can't do the just. Hey, you okay, buddy?
Yes. Am I up? We
Yeah.
got back around to me fairly fast.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna stand then, and as Leo is right in front of me, we're gonna try to, basically do a good, overhanded kawam. And it's clobbering time haymaker here. Am I still at negative column shifts?
Yep.
Really?
Mhm.
I'm down 3, so there.
Now, if you want to attempt to remedy that, you can spend 50 karma points and roll again.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say,
know.
I think it's probably worth it to get those 3 column shifts off and all the karma you need to spend to hit with it on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. The difference between good and remarkable is pretty incredible, actually. Good and incredible is pretty amazing.
No, wait, it's
That's
incredible.
pretty
No, wait.
remarkable.
Yeah. Any event, I've spent my
It
50
sounds preposterous.
So I spent my 50 karma, and in dramatic terms, it's like I'm doing the whole, it doesn't matter how many times you can knock me down as long as I can get up one more and just kind of refocus. And as I'm standing in that case, I am just going to go wham from like a half crouch, position.
Mhm.
I'm on one knee and I'm standing up, and I'm also using the force of my standing to empower my blow. Thus, providing a reason why I just suddenly got much better. So in any event, I'm rolling on the incredible table because of my martial arts, and I'm going to spend karma. Good thing I did. How much would it be to get to yellow? I'm going to have to think about that.
61.
So I'm going to keep it at a green.
Okay.
I've spent a lot of karma so far this fight. Still some good amount left, but like to not run out. So it's a green. It's still a green for hitting him.
And 50 points of damage.
Yep.
All right.
He's got armor, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah. Well, it's, I figured this was going to be the battle of the bricks.
All right, and that was it for you, correct?
Yeah, I still only have the one action.
All right, Will.
Okay. Mr. Libra, you're being a problem. You're just punching everybody, and this is just antisocial behavior. So we're thinking we're going to put Mr. Libra in timeout by encasing him in a brick of dark force. And then he can think about what he's done.
You go think about what you did.
I will spend karma because I'm feeling a certain kind of way about him.
7. That's on the incredible. Get it up to a 61, so spend your 10. That'll get you up there.
That has been my theme for this time. Just shy of not having to actually spend karma, even if I did.
Okay. All right, so you have him encased.
Mm-hmm. Would you stop punching me?
And that was your one action, right?
My one and only.
All right, Pisces.
I should buy up my fighting so that I can try 2 actions.
All right, so Pisces steps out here towards the center of the arena and then throws his trident in the middle of all of you guys right in here. Got a 97. Ooh. And it hits the dirt right kind of in between Spartan and Priest.
Oh, dear.
Dear.
And then it shoots cotton candy.
Delicious.
And it explodes in kind of an electrical energy. So everybody within that area, which includes Libra, Leo, and Aquarius, takes 30 points of damage.
Libra actually
don't care.
Libra doesn't take anything. He's encased
in the dark force. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, my force field should show so bad.
Now, those of you with metal armor.
No. I mean, mine does. I don't have anything on there about it not protecting versus electricity. I have vibration or acid and corrosion that it's weak against.
Okay. All right. So then that means Aquarius doesn't take any damage from that either.
Oh, he's imitated my power, huh?
Yeah.
Well, darn.
Copycat.
That's not fair.
So Beth, Spartan would take. Let's see, what's your body armor? That's from
10.
physical. It's from physical attacks though,
Oh.
so the electrical will still come through.
Yeah.
So it's 30 for Spartan.
It won't
Yeah,
be
get her
anything
some
for
armor.
priest.
Get some better
He's got
armor.
his shield up.
We need a cleric in this group.
Capricorn is still out. I've made the adjustment on his stun. We're to Gemini now. Spartan, make a psyche feat, please.
Oh, hold on. I can do that for you. Psyche is remarkable. Do you want to spend karma on this?
Yes, please.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. All right.
bring it up to a red.
You have this twinge as you're reaching over to kind of grab the spear from Virgo to drive that into a weak spot into tank, but it's a fleeting thought, and it flies out of your brain as quickly as it flew into it. Priest.
Yeah.
All right. So he had heard Mr. Arcane ask if he was all right, and he kind of looks up to him, gives him just a quick nod, and after the events that have transpired through the battle, he will be turning his attention to Leo after we check to see if he gets multiple attacks.
Good.
So with karma, and that's a fighting roll, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. 37.
And I'll bring it up to a yellow so that I can have 3 actions.
All right, 61.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's test what a punch does. I'm gonna go straight for his jaw. So, does not hit. Wonderful. So I'll follow up with a kick.
And how much damage does that do?
40.
So you got 48. 2, 3, 4. With his evade, that's a miss.
Okay. Well. So. No, I think with the way battles unfolded, he would continue with this process.
You burning hands, you could get all of them. Oh, sorry.
No, he will move out to here for one.
Oh, sorry.
Just
I had my screen. Where is he going? Oh, right there. Okay.
just moving right there. 5 foot step. And he's going to expend one of his cannon shots on Leo.
54 on the incredible. 2, 3, 4 still hits. And that's how much?
40.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and one more action left. I'm gonna try my second attempt at a power stunt for being able to make a person's armor penetrable on Aquarius.
Okay.
So that's 100 plus karma
Mm-hmm.
for trying it. Yeah, let's pray I get a yellow. Let's see. That's organization. Yay!
Hey, there you go. Now, is this your
Cool.
first attempt at that, or?
No, this is my second time. I did it on Giganto.
Okay, all right.
Well, first time. So basically what that means is his armor is now like essentially ionized to a point that it's penetrable.
Got it.
Phased his gear.
All right, cool. Is that everything for you then?
Oh, actually, come to think of it, I have one more shot from a plasma cannon.
All right.
I'll shoot Aquarius with it.
Okay. Just see if it works.
Yeah.
And that's 40 on that, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. It definitely worked and took him completely by surprise.
And that's everything.
All right. So we go to Taurus at this point. And he is making a charging attack towards Priest.
Uh-oh.
Got a 79 to hit. You got a -6 on your evade. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a green, so it still hits. He was there. It's a +1 column shift, so it does incredible damage.
Okay, so 10 goes through.
And no more attacks, so that's it for him. Ares is still out. Aquarius. Let's see here, what can he do?
He looks like one of the anime.
To Aquarius?
Yeah.
One of the anime?
Yeah. That we fought in Wakanda.
Well, Leo does, but does
Oh, no.
Aquarius?
Yeah, Leo, I meant.
No, there you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Aquarius just looks like a dude.
Yeah, no, I had one mouse over one, brain on the other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see the rusty armor begin to dissipate, and he reaches out and grabs at Priest. Yeah, may not be able to do it. 26. See, he's got 2 actions, so he misses with the first one.
And elicits an attack of opportunity. I'm just kidding.
And look at that, rolled exactly the same the second time. So he's attempting to grapple you, but missed on both occasions. Spartan comes to you.
Ooh, fun. Okay. Let me see here. Where's the Virgo gone?
Virgo got taken out.
Yeah, she's out. Yeah, and you've got your spear back.
Yeah. Well, I'm right next to Leo. I will poke him with the spear.
Okay. Do you want to spend karma on this one?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Edged weapons are incredible, so that's where you go. I'm sorry, but you did call karma at least. What do we need to get that up to a green?
Incredible.
You don't have to go to a green. You could just spend 10.
10.
Yeah, but I
Mhm.
don't think she wants to miss. So
Yeah, well, if you
21 to
s-
31.
If you spend 10, that'll do it. So.
then that's what I need. Then
Mhm.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to ask that what would it take when I said to take to a green. 10 will do. Yes, so there we go.
However, he does have the evade, so that actually
Ugh.
takes it back down to the white. So it is a miss.
Ugh.
And let's see, did you have any extra actions?
More move.
We didn't really roll for that I
Mhm.
recall.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably roll for that then.
I'll allow it.
Okay. And that's fighting.
Yeah.
And do we want to spend? Yeah, you want to spend karma on this because if you blow it, it
Yeah.
really sucks.
There
There we
All
go.
right. That's going to be a total of 3.
There you go. You got 2 more actions then.
Okay, I will attempt to poke him again with the spear.
Okay.
Yeah, no karma that time. I didn't hear that
Yeah.
karma.
Nope. 3rd time, karma or no?
How much karma do I have?
You have 261 left.
I will call karma, and I will then try and poke him in my knife in the other hand.
Oh, with the knife? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, you shouldn't let me roll for you anymore.
Yeah, that dice roller is hot and cold for you.
So 31 again will get it to the green, but with
It
the
bounces
evade,
down
it's-
because
yeah.
of the evade. Yeah.
All right. Now we're back to the top of the round with Mr. Arcane.
Okay. Now, let's see. He hasn't seen anybody doing anything to affect them mentally. He just saw a priest do that.
You make a reason feat.
Okay. Okay.
Surveying the battlefield, there are 2 individuals that have done pretty much nothing that you can visually see during the fight other than the 2 that were stunned right at the very beginning. You know it's not these 2, Aries or Capricorn. Cancer over here has been slowly kind of readjusting his position and moving towards the group. Gemini over here has maintained his distance.
And Pisces threw that spear, so he's done stuff, but Gemini for sure hasn't done anything we can see.
Correct.
Okay. Well, so Aquarius said our employer, right? So this is all for pay. Okay. All right. So I'm
Employers,
gonna
I think they said plural, but I don't know if that matters.
well, I mean, this is a
Yeah.
job. Okay. So Mr. Arcane will come over here. Still in the air, of course, and he'll turn to Gemini and say, "It's not worth the money. You can still run." And does he have any metal or anything on him, Gemini, that I can see? I mean, I see the picture. But...
Yeah, he's pretty spandexy. Or the equivalent, the World War II equivalent of spandex.
Union suit.
Now, with what you said, make a roll on the typical column for your popularity.
Oh, right, it's popularity. Okay.
Okay. Worth a shot anyway.
I forgot. I was like, hey, I could try my psyche. I could use my charisma. I mean, my psyche. Okay. All right. So I'll hit him with a bolt of bedevilment to discourage him and maybe distract him. So, so he'll reach out, and that tiger's head will, roar and then streak out at him. Oh,
All right, and no karma on that, right?
nope.
It's on the incredible 71. So minus 2 column shift actually keeps it at a yellow, so that is a potential stun, yes.
Yeah. It's force, yeah.
All right, now you hit him. And he's out
Okay, and that's,
for 1 round.
And that is 40.
Okay. All right, he is down. And we go to Cancer. Ugh, that wasn't great. He is attempting to be very stealthy and attempting to maneuver his way over towards the Fiend. Now, Will, are you in a bubble or are you just inked up?
I'm in. It's an aura that's like a couple inches off my skin.
Okay, all right. Can he see your basic form?
Oh, most definitely, yes.
Okay.
It's like I'm kind of shadowy, but he can definitely see it.
Okay, got it. All right. All right, so he attempts to reach through the force field with the pinchers in an attempt to kind of grab wherever you've got the dodecahedron.
Okay, he's trying to pick my pocket.
Yeah.
Does that count with my evade? What that puts him at a -4 column shift?
Yeah, it probably would. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So at 50, 1, 2, 3. That actually takes him to a white. Yeah. So yeah, he's not able to pierce the shield. And it comes to Libra. And he is inside a bubble.
He is stuck inside of a solid brick of Dark Force.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that restrains him or sucks the life out of him or whatever, it's entirely up to you. I have no idea.
Wait, what?
I said what I said.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Okay.
Busted out of it is what that is.
Yeah, he did. He busted out of it.
Okay.
And with that last one, he attempts to grapple you with that 82.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here. So that would be your -4 column shift, right?
Yep. Here's the thing. I want him to grab me.
Okay. All right. Well, he definitely grabs you.
He can totally grab me.
Okay. Fear goes unconscious.
We're going to go for a ride, Mr. Libra.
Leo has 2 actions. He takes his sword and he drives it back behind him in an attempt to stab Priest. Got a 46 to hit, and with the evade, that's a no-go. And then he's going to swing at Tank, and it's a swing and a miss.
Excellent.
Just kind of flailing all over the place.
That poor boy. He's not having much luck. All right, Bombshell.
Shelly is going to attempt to get this guy not dead.
Okay.
So she'll check his vitals, and if I can, I'd like to power stunt a defib on him.
Oh, okay.
I killed him with electricity. You know what he needs? More
More
electricity.
It was just the wrong dosage. It's little doses, not a lot.
Fight fire with. Electricity with electricity.
Right.
I just thought that she's intimately familiar with its effects on people, and she's like, "Oh, I know what happened.
It was
just got to jumpstart it."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
So is that just like a regular power stunt roll, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
are we? Okay.
So this is good though. I mean, essentially,
Hmm.
what this would allow you to do in a
Mhm.
case like this is instead of rolling reason to attempt to heal somebody, you're actually going to roll under your power
Okay.
rank.
Yep, that
So,
makes sense. All right. Well, the power rank is amazing.
mhm.
I can spend karma on this, but I need a red. I need a minimum of a yellow, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you can
And I
get it
have to
up to a
spend
red,
to get
right?
it to the red.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed.
Ah.
Well, I have another. Action. You can't attempt a power stunt
No.
twice in the same thingy, right?
Right.
All right. I'll
Twice in
just try the
this-
reason then. I'll just try regular. I think she was probably too scared to really give him the
Hey,
jolt he
buddy.
needed. It was
Mhm.
just like
Hey, buddy.
not enough.
You okay? You okay, buddy?
And intelligence. What's her reason these days?
Typical.
Typical, isn't it?
Great. I will spend karma on this as well.
It's going to be red. Ah,
Okay. So that brings it up to 69.
You need to get it to an 81 if you want, but yeah, 69 will
I mean,
will do.
enough to stabilize him is
Yep.
what I'm after.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm gonna
20.
just move him off the map there,
Okay.
but he's okay.
And that's my turn. That's both of
Okay.
my actions.
All right, Tank.
Okay, it's tanking time. We are still trying to get rid of Leo, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I re-rolled. I spent my 50 and re-rolled, so I believe I now have multiple actions. I'm trying to remember what that result was. I know it was.
You did not roll for extra actions.
Oh, I just rolled to get rid of
Mhm.
the penalty.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's fine. I'm not gonna. Can't spend another 50. I will punch Leo again, and I will spend karma. Normally I do better with a charge, but I'm right up against him. I can't run back and then charge in. That just doesn't make any sense. So we're just gonna have to hope that this time it really is clobbering time or tanking time. It's tanking time. Okay, and that's gonna be incredible. But you said he's dodging, so it's gonna drop. Now let's roll and see what happens. I am calling karma. Ooh, yellow.
There you go.
What do I need to bring that up to a red?
All right. 90, 91.
So I can spend 30 and bring it up to a 92, and that math is easier for me.
Okay. All right.
So that's going to be a 92. It's going to drop back a few column shifts, but it might still be red.
And that's 50 points of damage, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
But if it's a red result on the whatever column shift it's on, and that's a blunt attack, it should be a stun possibility or a slam if it drops to yellow.
It's a slam, and he got a yellow, so it did not slam.
Tough
Nuts, this guy is tough.
But you took him down a notch, for sure. He's hanging on by a thread.
Come on, Sparta.
All right, Will.
Turn him into a pincushion.
so my teleport is actually a gateway, we said, right?
Yes.
And it has to open within 5 feet of me, right?
Yes.
I would like it to open under my feet.
Okay.
Me and Lieber go for a ride, and we're just. And since I have cargo, that means we go into the Dark Force dimension.
Yep.
Okay.
feel like he got more than he was really kind of bargaining for there.
It's like when I heard he was going to grapple me, I'm like, no, this is good.
It's like, now I've got you. Do you?
All right, I'm
Or
going
do I
to
have
move you guys
you?
over here
Do
just a
you?
little bit
Okay.
there.
if anyone has seen Misfits and Magic, like, are you sure you want to do this? See those wizard Nazis over there? They love me. This is not going to go well.
Pisces stands his ground. And no, I don't think he does. I think he's going to go ahead and try to rush in.
I think he's waiting for Bobby to pick him up since he's a fish.
And make an attempt to try to get his trident back, and unfortunately probably trips over his own feet and lands right next to Tank, right in here.
Oof.
Capricorn is down. He's down. And it comes to Priest.
All right. Well, I think I will take a shot at Aquarius. See if I can hit him since he had tried to catch me a second ago. So that is one for him.
All right, and what were you trying to do to him? I'm sorry.
I was belting him one, basically.
Okay.
Going for his gut.
How much damage there?
40.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and do that one more time with a kick to the face.
Okay. It's a miss on that one.
And yeah, I'll go ahead and give it one more go. Let's see, missed him with that, so let's say that I come around with the knee and try to catch him.
Okay.
Trying to decide who I want to call Karma. Sure, I'll call Karma.
There you go. Karma will take you up to a red.
I'm not trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm. 40 points again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't even stun him.
Cool. And I'll give him one shot to, not trying to kill him, but I'll give him one shot as well from a plasma cannon. And that misses.
Okay.
And I'll hold on to the other plasma cannon for the second.
All right. And from you, it then goes to Taurus. He breaks away, does a lap.
Oh no.
And is coming running back towards Priest.
Okay.
Got a 13.
Oh no!
I put my foot out and trip him.
That's because earlier he heard Tank say that Tank was not willing to do that because it would look silly. And then he was like, he was full of self-doubt when he was running in. He's like, oh, wait, do I look ridiculous?
Well, he trips over your
Priest pulls
foot
out a little
and goes cascading through the outer wall of the Colosseum right there.
Oh no, not a wonder of the world.
Bricks go scattering.
No.
Ares is still out for this round, but he'll be back next round. Aquarius, it comes back to him. I'm going to make a reason. Nope, he's not so smart. He was attempting to grapple you before. He does so, I think, this time, even with your evade. And then his body just starts to electrify like bombshell. And you're going to take, let's see here, 50 points of electrical damage.
Ooh.
Okay. He sees a little bit of, like, blackening occurring from where I'm taking some damage, but he also sees a bit of a smile starting to come on my face. So 10.
And he's got a second action.
And who was doing that?
Aquarius.
Aquarius? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, come to think of it, No, I'll wait.
Aquarius is just a big copycat. He's taking everybody's powers.
He lets go of one hand and then punches you right in the chin with an electrical punch.
That is actually gimmick infringement. I will see you in court, sir.
Is that that's the lightning punch, right? Yeah. Okay, so that does 75 or 80 points of damage.
All right.
That's a butt ton of damage is what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and use that
Plasma cannon
phase
now.
cannon right now. Now, he is right there at me.
On you, yeah. Uh-huh.
Any chance of getting some column shifts in my favor towards hitting him since he's like right on me grappled? I'm just asking. Seems almost like a gimme. He's right there.
I will take away his evade on there for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Karma. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, good thing
Good
you
thing.
did. But that does what, 50 points of damage, right?
40.
40, okay.
And I'm trying not to kill him.
All right, gotcha. He is definitely out.
I ain't too far behind. I think that after that happens, he goes to his knees with the guy.
Probably. I want to clear him out of here just so we can see what's going on. All right, so
Medic.
Aquarius is out. It comes to Spartan.
Okay, I'm gonna try to poke Leo again, but I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna spend karma on this one.
No.
Okay, so that's just gonna be incredible.
That's a white.
Dear Lord.
You got two
You
more
said-
actions.
Yeah.
You might as well
I
keep.
will poke
Don't
and
forget, he's
stab
really-
again.
He's really hard to hit, by the way.
Oh, come on, Tank.
And here goes the third. Okay, we're gonna just try this for a third. I've got to be able to roll a decent number.
There
There we
we
go.
There we go.
I almost said you
Times the
couldn't
charm.
possibly roll that bad again, but I shut my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I mean,
calm
look
down.
at. I'm just scrolling up endless list of whites there.
All right, so finally, after all of that, Leo goes down.
Yeah.
That takes us back to the top of the round with Mr. Arcane again.
Okay. Well, Gemini's still on his back. Our team has taken a little bit of a pounding over here. But Taurus is out of play because he's kind of out of the Coliseum, or is he still
I just moved him
embedded in
over.
the wall?
I just moved him over there. Oh wait, Taurus is still actually. Yeah, he's still in the fray. Yeah, he's just kind of
Okay.
embedded in the wall. You're right.
Okay.
It's like, hey man, that's an archaeological treasure.
Well,
Stop
that's,
that,
That's what I was thinking.
It was already broken the way it was supposed to be.
right? Don't break it more.
All right. Well, we've got these two here, Aries and Capricorn. Aries was what, stunned?
He was, but he is now kind of shaking it off and beginning to stir.
Yeah, Shelly did a number on him with her Alpha Strike.
Gotcha.
Capricorn's still reeling.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay. All right. Well, he'll just
sorry.
move a bit more and then kind of blast Ares with his bolt of bedevilment. This isn't looking good for you, fellas. You should probably reconsider. And that's a yellow, so I didn't spend any karma.
Okay. And that will hit. That's a potential stun again, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, he's stunned again for one round.
What I need to do first
Oh,
aid?
poor guy.
And how much damage?
It's 40.
40.
Did Aquarius sound American or did he sound, European or something?
He sounded European, yeah.
He did? Okay.
Kind of hard to place the accent, but yeah.
Okay. Well, but he's obviously not American.
Right.
Obviously not.
He is French. Can you not tell by his outrageous accent?
Cancer now breaks away and starts running through the hole that Taurus has created here in the wall of the Colosseum. Libra, who is now falling through the air in the Dark Force dimension, just begins to throw some punches.
You're a moron. If you knock me out, you're stuck here forever.
He's
All right.
panicking.
Oh no!
You got a 95 on that last one.
Yeah, he did.
What is the strength of that shield?
Incredible.
Okay, all right. Make a endurance roll for me, please.
I'll spend karma.
Oh, look at that!
I'm good.
Wow. All right then.
Yeah, you're able to keep that up. You don't take any damage, and the shield stays.
I think what I'll do is when he does that, just look at him and go, "You can't hurt me here."
I am a god here.
Virgo, Leo, Bombshell.
Okay. All right. That near tragedy averted. Shelly will zoom.
Oh, is the Dark Force Dimension eating him since I'm not using my power to protect him in any way?
The dimension itself?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. We'll have to see if we can fix that.
Shelly will fly in underneath Mr. Arcane and line up these two gentlemen and get them with a stroke of lightning, which is a previously established power stunt.
Mm-hmm. Is that the thunderclap?
It's just the straight bolt of lightning that hits everything in a line.
Okay.
So she's just gonna zap both of them. Is there any? Well, they can't dodge or anything, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and shoot. Okay,
Yeah, that'll hit. How much damage?
50.
Oof.
And then she's like zooming in when she does that, and she'll land right in front of Ares. And then she'll just say hi and punch him in the face.
All right.
Doesn't made her mad.
Damage there.
That is 30, I believe. Yeah, 30. Of course, trying not to kill.
Oh, okay. All right. You said that just in time. All right. He is out.
Okay.
And anything
And that was
else? That's it.
Nope, that's her two actions.
All right, Tankaruni. Lizard, you're on mute.
Yeah, I figured people did not need to hear my coughing fit.
No.
Okay. Oh. So that's Mr. Arcane in the field. Who is this guy with the green and the thing? I'm not seeing a name on him.
Right here.
Yeah.
That is Pisces.
Okay. Well, I can either take out Pisces or I can charge Capricorn. And since I do a lot better if I'm doing a charge, that's what I'm going to do.
Now, Capricorn is down. He is he's stunned.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Then there's got to be no other option, really. I am going to attempt to knock this dude into next week.
Got it.
I will spend karma.
Okay.
Can I roll better than a white on anything? What do I need? What do I need to bring that up to a green then?
All right. So on the incredible 31, so spend your 10. And that hits because he did not succeed on his evades. So and that's what,
okay, 50. Yeah.
All right. So you don't send him flying, but you rock him pretty hard, and you see.
It'd be nice to actually roll a slam or a stun, once this game.
Just once. Just to remember what it feels like.
All right,
Yeah.
Will, you're in the Dark Force dimension. What you want to do?
It's more of a touch. It's like a bad plan. How much does... By the way.
How much do you take from which punch?
Right, the one he got red, so he definitely hit me.
You did, but it didn't break through the shield.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I was checking for with that endurance roll, was to see if it actually broke the shield.
Gotcha.
So no, you're okay.
Hey, what does Will look like there in the Dark Force dimension? Does he change?
He changes to look like the Fiend.
Mm.
Okay.
I warned you. You can't hurt me here. And now you're going to suffer. And I'm just going to concentrate the Dark Force around us and flood the entire area with energy-sucking horror.
Yeah, sweet. Energy-sucking horror.
He takes 37. I just hold him close and we'll do this. And while we're doing that, we're in the grapple. I'll just lean forward and whisper all creepy like in his ear. You thought you had me. I have you. And you smell different when you sleep.
Okay, now that's weird.
So that would be what, 50 points of damage, right?
37.
37?
Yeah.
How is it 37?
Because I haven't bought it all the way up to 40 yet.
What are you using?
Dark Force Generation? Or sorry, Dark Force Manipulation.
Dark Force Manipulation. No, but you're the Fiend, though.
Oh,
So-
right. You are correct. 50.
Oh,
I forgot. You're right. 50.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you hear him whimper as you guys are plummeting through the Dark Force space. And the air is being literally pulled out of his lungs by the Dark Force.
I'm going to need to make a psyche roll.
different when you sleep. Oh, that's awful.
Pisces is going to break away and attempt to run out the opposite side of the Colosseum up here, heading towards the steps leading up. Capricorn, need to change his. He's eventually going to wake up and nobody's going to be there. Gemini, the awakening next round. Priest. And you're muted.
So we have Taurus on the board still. We have Pisces on the board and Gemini on the board, and Capricorn is technically still on the board. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Out of curiosity, with a charge,
Mm-hmm.
is it if you move an area, you do more damage when you hit?
Yep.
Do you have to move like 5 spaces
Yeah.
specifically?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it for each area that you move up to 3 areas, you can add a column shift to damage.
Okay. Does it expend just one action or multiple?
That's one action.
Okay. Just 1 second. I have to cough badly.
Okay.
That. I think I could probably move backward and then move forward through 2 areas to attack Taurus. Does that look possible?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you kind of see Priest puts his hands on his knees and he pulls himself up and he's grunting and he kind of backs himself up towards where Mr. Arcane is. He says, all right, been seeing this done a lot. Let me see how it works. And he goes ahead and he charges Taurus.
All right.
And so that's a fighting roll?
No, it's an endurance roll.
It's an endurance roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still incredible. I'll use karma with it. Okay, so I can bring that to yellow.
61. So spend your 10.
10. Awesome. And so that brings the damage up to monstrous when I connect with Taurus.
No, it'll actually take it up to unearthly because you moved 1 away and then 2 towards, so a total of 3.
Okay, sweet.
So 100 points of damage.
All right. I'm not trying to kill him.
All right.
Uh,
And that will be enough to take him out as well.
okay.
And so you hit him. He was still pulling himself out of the rubble, and you hit him, and then shoot him into the city. And probably into the side of a building where he rests and falls unconscious.
Good for him. I want to sleep too. I've got 2 more actions,
Okay.
but not a lot of movement. In fact, I'm just going to assume all my movement's expended.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
I take a pop shot at Capricorn.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm. All you got to do is hit. He can't do anything damage on that one. Okay. He's out.
Are we considering Pisces still to be within shooting range?
What's your range on that?
We never added a range.
Let me look there.
I don't think we did. Let me check. I would have added it onto my profile here.
If it's based on the power rank, incredible.
Yeah,
Isn't
it should
that
be
40
based on your-
areas.
Mhm. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think you're
Oh,
certainly in range there.
All right. Well, then I will also, well, actually, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 actions left. If I take the autocannon off, I lose it. Do I get to use that gun for 2 actions?
Which gun?
The one that hasn't fired yet. The one that hasn't actually
Oh,
automatically
yeah, no,
fired.
that's all right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then I take the one off. You guys see him just kind of to pull the plasma cannon down right in front of him, and aim towards Pisces. And let's see if we can get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yep.
for 40.
You hit him just as he reaches the steps and hit him right in the back, and he just crumples onto the foot of the steps there.
And I'm guessing if he was in range, Ben and I is probably in range, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and...
And you see him just kind of getting up, and he just peeks his head up over the edge of the ledge right over there.
Okay. And I'll do karma, because I would love to hit him. All right.
All right, 43. You want to take it up to the yellow?
Yeah.
All right. And it does 40 points damage, yeah?
It does.
Okay. All right, he is out as well.
Oh my gosh, my body hurts all over.
So,
Where the heck is Will?
ooh.
And then we flash forward back to the Dark Force dimension as the last bit of the life force is sucked out of Libra. Now, is it your intention to let him die, or
That's why
what's your plan?
I have to make a psyche roll.
Okay. Oh.
No, I'm good.
All right. Okay.
I'm good. Will is still in control.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to let him die. We'll open up the portal, and just this big dark void opens up, and then Will is standing there with Pisces, or not Pisces, with what's his nuts, just lying crumpled on the ground. Will just looks down, shrugs, and goes, "I think I broke him."
Oh, there you are.
All right, and I think that takes us down to the final
Who's left?
member of the
Cancer.
oh yeah, Cancer. And he was
Cancer is a disease.
attempting to escape.
Here we go.
But right now, if it's all right, we're going to take just a quick breather. I got to check in on my sickies downstairs.
Yep.
So we'll take a quick 5 and then meet back here very shortly.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Cool.
Dreamslayer Studios presents a wide selection of live tabletop role-playing game campaigns, specializing in fresh new independent games like Tales from the Loop and the Great American Novel, as well as traditional games such as the original Marvel Superheroes RPG by TSR and Savage Worlds. Our game master works hand in hand with the players to create one-of-a-kind original stories that are jam-packed with intense battles and in-depth character development that rely on creative and collaborative communal storytelling. So, if you're in the mood for something a little different than the typical Dungeons & Dragons fan, look no further than Dreamslayer Studios' RPG podcast. Available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and anywhere you consume your live play RPGs.
All right, well, I'm going to kick us back into gear here. So where we left off, we know that Cancer was kind of attempting to make his escape out the hole in the wall. Now I'll make it easy on you because other than those little pinchers that he had on his hand, it ain't gonna be much that he's gonna be able to do to be able to stop you guys. So
I mean, we'll just throw up a big dark force wall in front of him and kind of just put him back into play.
yeah. You are able to kind of entrap him within your dark force encasement, and he gives up. He's hopelessly outnumbered. You've taken out the rest of the group, and he is at your mercy.
Well, who hired you?
Yeah, I guess we could drag them all into a pile, you know.
And you did say who hired you, correct?
Yeah, Shelly like lands right there. She's got smoking tatters of leftover nun habit, but her costume on underneath it, and slightly singed hair, and she's looking a little on the PO'd side, and just looks at him and goes, "Who hired you?"
Our leaders, the one that is in charge of our little group, the one that is called Scorpio. He is the one that has sent us here to retrieve the dodecahedron.
And where is he?
Yeah, I was going to say, where's Scorpio? He's not here, right?
And we still have the thing, right?
You still have the dodecahedron?
Yeah, she like looks to Will and says, "We still have the thing, right?"
We do. See, look.
Okay. All right.
So shiny. Touch it.
I should touch it.
Oh, stop it. No.
The
Really goes with
one
my
called
outfit.
Scorpio, our leader, is a man by the name of Miles von Croft. He has obtained something called the Scorpio Key. And with it, he has become a member of an organization called the Hellfire Club. It is his compatriots in this new organization that he belongs to that has keyed him into the powers of the dodecahedron and the Antikythera mechanism. They wish to join the pieces.
So it seems like we've got a number of people gunning for this stuff now. Great.
Okay. So he says this Hellfire Club. Is that an occult group that I know anything about?
You can make a reason.
I feel like Will's uncle is in there.
I was about to say, considering Will's from New York, does he know of the Hellfire Club as a social club?
It's possible.
Would that be a reason roll as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Arcane got a green. Will got a yellow. Both of you guys recognize the name. And Will, yes, you do recognize that as what you know of to be a social club. Mr. Arcane, you know that there is a little bit more to it than that. Exactly what, it's kind of hard to say. There are, certainly rumors of potential arcane connections. Both of you probably know of the political kind of connections that are associated with the club. Will, you are aware that the Hellfire Club is an organization that was probably brought over from Europe, more than likely probably from England initially. But other than that, that's the most that you guys know of it.
It's a
Right, so
super, it's a super
social club that's got some ulterior stuff.
Well, I mean, it's a social club. What social club doesn't have some ulterior stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Don't even get me started on those guys with the Moose Lodge. Sinister.
I was trying to remember when some of those groups would have been founded. Obviously, the Masons would have gone way back, but he wouldn't have said that one.
Hellfire Club originally founded in 1730 or something.
In London, I think.
Yeah. I think Crowley was a member at some point.
He was a member of the Golden Dawn. I don't know if he was in Hellfire Club.
I want to say he was.
Who was?
Alistair Crowley.
Oh,
I could be wrong, but I want to say he was.
I don't know for sure if he was. I think. What did you say, Will? The club that you thought he was a member of?
Golden Dawn.
Golden Dawn.
Yes.
Society of the Golden Dawn was definitely his jam.
Yep.
That was his club.
And the internet says no, he was never a member of the Hellfire Club.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, remember, Crowley was mostly an outcast. He was not a member of the upper crust, and
True.
Hellfire Club is definitely kind of the cream of the crop.
Very crusty. Yeah.
All right. So Scorpio is in charge of your group, your cohort,
And he's where
and he has an artifact called the
the Scorpio key.
Scorpio Key. Oui.
Is that one of ours that we're looking for?
No.
It's not, right? Okay.
No, I was about to say I'm looking at our list, not on there.
Maybe it should be.
Maybe it should be.
Maybe it should.
All right. Well, where is he? Obviously, we need to speak with him.
It is my
He's
understanding
just on the wrong.
that he is staying with the members of the Hellfire Club. They are located somewhere here. There is this organization has places all across Europe. But unless you are a member, you are not given the location. I am no member, so I do not know where it is that he is staying.
I am also not a member.
I'm surprised.
Oh,
Well, I guess gather up your boys and get him to the hospital or something. I don't know.
and don't
And
cross us
don't,
again.
Don't. Yeah, don't. You're real lucky.
What did y'all
Merci.
do with the other guards that were up here?
They were already knocked out.
Let's see. Soldier, soldier, soldier.
Hmm.
Future soldier. Yeah. Yeah, this could have gone very poorly for you.
Merci. You are allowing me to take my leave.
Also, I don't want to be mean here, but you really need to consider a change in costuming. The thing on your head is, look, I understand.
This is cancer.
Yeah, I understand. There's a bit, but it's awful, dear. It's awful.
I take serious offense to what you said to me, but there is very little I can do.
You're dressed like a crustacean, my man.
It is the most grievous injury you have dealt me.
But he takes the strap off from his chin, lifts it off, and he hands it to you.
Oh, never mind. Put it back on. It's better with it on.
Oh.
Oh, well, that is.
Oh.
And
Wow,
and with that he scuttles off
Sideways.
You really are a fiend. Wow.
Harsh.
Will's working on that negative popularity now.
All right,
It's
let's get out of
infamy
here.
is what we're going for. Before
That
we
fight
go
was
very
not quiet.
far,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so Mr. Arcane will kind of float over to Priest, who's probably still wobbly, right? Because he
Oh, that
took a
right, Priest got
beating.
jacked up.
Yep. I guess
Um,
I get 40 added back on because the fight's over.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How now, okay, so let me just make sure I understand. So Priest is obviously wearing armor, or does it look like it's part of his body?
I think
Or
that it's pretty
would
obvious
Mr.
it's
Arcane
armor.
be able to?
It's pretty
tell
obvious that it's armor.
Okay. I may be able to help some, but that is not my specialty. Who
Um,
else is injured? Spartan.
I totally took 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
I can perhaps set right what was done to you to a fashion.
If you're willing to help me, I'll take it. I am shocked, man. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean to attack you. I don't know what happened.
Look, it's not the first time someone told me I had a smart mouth and punched me.
It was the psychic.
There was a psychic?
Yeah, there was the Two-Faced Man.
Oh,
There was a Two-Faced Man?
Well, Gemini. The twin. He was standing far away and not doing anything else. And I presume it was him. But once he was confronted, it stopped happening. So, Chris, what I want to do is there's a spell called Heal Others.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to touch them for 2 rounds. And I have to make a spell rank feat, and I can heal them like a rank amount. So I think we talked about what just kind of in general, remarkable would be the rank for my generic effects. So I'll who let's see. So priest is pretty banged up. Is that it?
Yeah,
I think so. Spartan would have healed her endurance back, which I did that for her since I know she has trouble kind of clicking.
All right, I'll spend a little karma because I'm not very good at this. Okay, all right. I'll spend my, let's see, 37. I don't think getting a yellow does anything special, right?
No,
that's
I don't think so.
So I'll spend my minimum 10, and for a couple of rounds, he has his hand on your shoulder, and you'll heal a remarkable amount of health.
While you're doing that, he's thanking you, and he says, "Maybe I should do what it was that Bombshell did with you too, so that that's less likely to happen again."
I mean, we can certainly kind of go over ways to fortify your mind. I mean, it takes some effort and some time, but yeah.
Just some training and discipline, and yeah. But yeah, he's right. We could definitely help you out with that.
All right, let's get out of here before the entire occupying forces decide to check out all the explosions and whatnot.
Because we made a lot of noise.
Shelly by herself made enough noise.
I was very quiet, thank you.
Yeah, that trick she led the fight with, the thunderclap.
It's loud.
That is so loud.
Yeah. So Mr. Arcane lands, he adjusts his collar, right? Because I think he was dressed as a priest.
There you go.
Can you do an illusion-y thingy on me or something?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. You the flaming habit is not.
I don't think. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Well, I imagine she probably had her costume on underneath.
Yeah.
So that's also not particularly subtle.
Okay, so he'll wave his hand and so I got a green on that table for like a glamour.
Okay.
Rehabitize.
And does he have to roll for the one for my character?
I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. Sweet.
All right. Let's get out of here. So fortunately, somebody already gave us an emergency exit. So,
right.
It's just right there.
Just right there. Just slip out and try. We have
like a villa or something. We have some little motel or hotel room or something.
So I guess the next thing to do is to track down this Hellfire Club.
Oh, we got this. Well, no, either that or we just keep it on file for when we're in that neighborhood or whatever.
I don't know that we want to take one of these things straight to the place that's trying to get it.
I agree. Well, I
Um,
mean, I didn't mean bring it with us, but
Oh, okay. However, there's another one in Rome.
Yeah,
Wasn't far from here that we were looking for.
they're probably after that too.
Antikytherium mechanism.
Yeah, and he
So-
mentioned it. Crab Boy did.
So now that we have this and we have the Drop-a-Stone, that should make it even easier for us to follow the energy signature back to that.
because they draw to each other.
Will should put those for safekeeping. Where are we gonna put this stuff?
I've got a spot.
Okay, let's do that so we're not carrying them around.
A different safe deposit box.
I was gonna say, you should totally tell me which one it is.
Totally.
Totally.
Feels like a bad idea. No,
Mr. Arcane
I
and Will take another field trip at some point to an entirely different city.
I still feel like the Sphere of Destiny was best in my hands.
Sure.
That's just the lingering effects.
Okay, you say so.
See, the reason that we feel like it's not best in your hands is because you feel like it's best in your hands and you feel very strongly about it. And you're wrong. So
I'm just scared somebody bad's gonna get their hands on it, and hopefully
Well,
that doesn't happen.
that's a reasonable fear.
it is a reasonable fear.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's Oblivion doing here? Hang on.
Wait, what?
All right.
What I do?
Hang on.
Oh, sorry. No, I just took you guys to your home page there. That was left over from last time.
I was like, wait a minute.
Those are some of our NPCs that occasionally you may run into. So
Hold on a
Guest
second.
stars.
Hold on a second. Dad?
Oblivion captured Howard Stark in Black Panther and the Ancient One. Oh no.
They're in cahoots.
Picture though, so I think it's good.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, let's try to use the dodecahedron and the Drop-a-Stone to see if we can locate the Antikytherian mechanism.
And then remember, he kind of had created, Stark had kind of created that like little snow globe holographic kind of thing there to help guide you as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you have been using the Drop-a-Stones to kind of help hone in on these items. It's led you to the dodecahedron first. Now, according to the hologram, where this other item should be located, the Drop-a-Stones are now kind of guiding, the energies are kind of guiding you in a different direction from where on the holographic map the Antikythera mechanism is supposedly supposed to be. The Antikythera mechanism was supposed to be located near an island off the coast of Greece. But the energies are actually drawing you further into Rome.
So it's moved.
It's been
Check the
moved.
closest one first.
Well, it could be that while they were trying to get this one, they were also trying to get the other one.
Let's follow what the Drop-a-Stone is telling us.
Yeah. This is just remind me, I know we've gone over this in prior games, but it's been a while and my brain is old and fuzzy. Is Mussolini still in power in Rome at this point in the timeline? Or
Yes.
has it is? Okay, yeah. So we're in Axis Rome.
Yeah.
Not necessarily not occupied because it's their own government, such as it is, but yes.
That's why you guys were dressed as priests and nuns.
Yes, I remember that now. Okay. I knew we had some reason, for getting in disguise. Other than the fact that it's fairly typical, to have a cunning plan.
Ocean's
I
11.
like cunning plans.
I'd like to be George Clooney.
Yes. So cunning you could stick a tail on it and call it a weasel.
Oh, what?
All right.
I
That's a new
mean,
one.
I'm willing to snack enough that I guess I could be Brad Pitt in that movie.
Actually, it's an old one. It's from Blackadder, which aired sometime in the 90s, I believe.
I think
yes.
Blackadder might have been actually all the way into the 80s.
Ooh, you might be right. I just know it's old.
It was
It's
amazing.
old. Yes.
It was amazing.
It was indeed amazing.
Rowan Atkinson is.
He is marvelously sarcastic. Yes.
Yes. The second season of Blackadder in particular is just
Yeah. The first season was kind of weak, but then they really reworked it for the second, third, and fourth seasons.
Yeah.
There was a special Blackadder back and forth where he has a time machine, and that's just amazing.
him trying to teach Baldric how to count.
Yes.
It's just it's one of my wife's favorite things in the world.
If you have 2 beans and I give you 3 beans, what do you have?
A very small
beans.
casserole.
Yes, a very small casserole. I'm gonna have to
Baldric.
I would also recommend, by the way, if you can get it, it's on like some of the British channels, a show called Upstart Crow, which is about Shakespeare, and it is written and by many of the same people who worked on Blackadder, so it has much of the same style of humor.
Okay.
All right.
It is very good.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Well, so we think it's moved.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to scout ahead?
Seems like a great idea.
I think that's a good idea, but I would be very careful just because we just don't know if they'll be able to see you or anything.
And let's get someplace safe first.
All right.
Safe as
Well, I'll be cautious, but they can't possibly. They can't possibly contain my astral form.
Okay,
It's
well,
not
as long
even-
as it's not possible.
Yeah. Oh no, it's impossible.
But with your cover of the priests and nuns, they have put you in contact with a monastery there in Rome. So you do have a little base of operations where you can kind of call home and kind of be out of the public eye while you're there.
Okay. And you'll need a new habit because once I separate, so we should at least pause for that.
Yeah. I think I think Tank probably needs a new one too because he tanked on
True.
and
My brain just added in on the pause. You'll need a new habit, so we'll just have to. And then my brain said, "Mug a nut." No.
wait. I mean, that is a way. That's not what I was going for, but
Works.
okay. So there's a monastery, and I guess we get to the monastery easily enough.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can, get set. Well,
can the two of you go, or is it just a you thing?
Well, I could bring a willing participant with me on the astral. It would probably be best for me to go alone.
Okay. If you took somebody with you, they'd just basically be cargo, wouldn't they? They'd just be in the way.
Yes, they would be. It's probably
I was just
not a good
thinking you
idea.
will, since can see where they are. But I mean, if you have another way to find it, then that's fine too.
I don't know that I can see where they are if I'm separated from my body. I don't know what happens to my body if I separate from my body. I don't know if someone else takes over my body.
Yeah, maybe we don't do that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
The more words I'm saying, the less I like the words that I'm saying. So
no. Because I'd feel real bad if I had to,
die,
beat the crap out of you while you were out.
Well, I have some concerns about the fiend.
Me too.
If you don't
okay,
have concerns, that's concern worthy.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll set a get in a comfortable position and use astral projection, and I'll kind of get. Do we get the impression, Chris, that it's moving or that it had moved and now it's stationary?
Well, I mean, it was
Is it that
pulling.
precise?
No, it was pulling you into the city. Now, I mean, if Will was physically walking them around, they're like a dowsing rod, basically. Where the closer he gets, the more the energy begins to kind of connect
Gotcha.
with the other pieces that of the full mechanism that you guys are looking for.
Oh, okay. So we have the globe, which gives us kind of a position, and then we have the drop of stones that are kind of giving a tug. And are
Yeah.
you? Did I
So
misunderstand? They're pointing in different directions?
they are. So essentially, what you guys have in that globe was a map that had been kind of constructed at some
Oh,
point in
gotcha.
the far distant past of where
Gotcha.
these things were originally located.
Okay. So this
So
isn't being updated like currently. This is
that's
just
correct, right? Yeah. So
gotcha.
yeah, so it's a representation of an
Sorry.
older map that where these things would have been initially placed. Now, it just so
Gotcha.
happens that the Roman Colosseum was where you found the dodecahedron, but the
Hmm.
Antikythera mechanism is apparently no longer located where it
Gotcha.
said it was.
Okay. All right. I kind of misunderstood there. Okay. Well, that might not be as helpful for me to go scout because who knows where that actually is, right?
Hmm.
I mean, I suppose I could go to the place it was and see if it's a smoking crater or, or some other such.
That could be informative.
Yeah. So I could do that. Yeah. So I'll do that. I'll go to where it was.
Okay.
I'll astral project and then I'll go to where we thought it was.
All right. So you head
Roughly,
off in the
right?
direction where the map basically was showing you where it was
Hmm.
located. And it does take you to a small island off of Greece, or
Hmm.
in that general vicinity.
Hmm.
Now, there's a lot to see there, a lot of ruins, on that particular island. Not a lot of people that are living there currently, so very sparsely populated. Uh, and out in the ocean kind of surrounding the area, underneath the surface, it's fairly shallow. I mean, we're talking like maybe, 20 to 30 feet around the island itself. You
Hmm.
see the remnants of old ships,
Wow.
Grecian ships. And looking through your memory of the map and so forth and being able to kind of close in a little bit, it looked as though the Antikythera mechanism would have been located somewhere offshore, so somewhere within the
Gotcha.
ocean. So
Gotcha.
it makes sense that perhaps it might have been located in one of these ships
Gotcha. Okay.
under the surface.
Okay. But nothing like terribly obvious that's, there's a big ship there or any kind of, hovering over those ruins or anything like that, right?
Uh,
Direct.
you if you kind of take a pass, under the water and through all of these ships, I mean, there are
Hmm.
certainly treasures to be found,
Hmm.
but nothing that looks like the Antikythera mechanism.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll, satisfied. I'll come back and I'll, kind of revive and say, well, I don't believe well, it's clearly not there. It was probably in a wreck, in a shipwreck. Uh, and Doctor, you may be interested to go back sometime. There are other things there, but not our prize. So,
Yeah, when I have a little more time, I would love to go back and take a look. That sounds amazing.
yeah, but I didn't see anything terribly obvious. No big salvage vessel, no big salvage operation, just some ancient shipwrecks that don't seem to have that item anymore.
Okay.
So it looks like
So
we're
somebody got it and brought it into town.
apparently.
Well, what time is it at this point?
Pretty late at this point.
We should probably well, I don't know. What do you all think? Do we go out and try to use the cover of night to find this object, or should we get some rest?
Yeah,
and...
I really don't want to just go someplace, sip some some wine and have some cannolis when Nazi agents are crawling through the place.
Fair.
Okay. What if you had pasta instead? Would that be better or worse? Or
I mean, you had me at cannoli.
it was just very specific.
I mean, I don't know if you can get a real cannoli outside of New York.
Suddenly, the entire country shifts.
Yeah, they all turn.
As a million angry Italians get out of bed.
Say? Actually, what did he say?
What's the matter your face?
All right. Well, do we run out now and try and find this thing, or are we gonna rest up and go tomorrow? I just think we got the night.
Is
It's
it
late.
business hours anywhere in the United States right now?
If it's late here, then yeah, it would be like what, midday
Mm-hmm.
in the U.S.
So we had the one in Pennsylvania. So let's go to Los Angeles for this one.
Then it would be like morning.
Yeah, we just need it to be 9 o'clock so the banks are open.
LA is 8 hours behind Italy.
Yeah, so it'd be morning.
So want to take a quick field trip, Mr. Arcane?
Sure.
So yeah, we'll go to Los Angeles and take out a safe deposit box in a different name.
All right, and that's easy enough. You guys can take the time to do that.
So Julius Caesar is the name we use. So.
Yeah. Something nice and subtle.
Yeah.
Nobody will suspect a thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
once you do that, what's your plan? Do you want to take the night and wait until morning, or do you want to try to follow, the energies towards where the mechanism may be?
I'd be inclined to follow the energies now.
Yeah, since there are no rules requiring, an 8-hour rest to recharge all of our dailies in this game, I say we push on.
Agreed.
okay.
We're heroes.
We'll push
Are
the
we
little
still-
rest button. We got this.
Are we still going to be priests and nuns wandering around in the dark?
I don't have a better option.
I don't necessarily either. I'm just asking.
We'll say we're going to midnight mass. What day of the week is it?
It's a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's in Rome.
They
They have
they-
mass.
they
They have
have-
midnight mass all the time.
They've got church
Yeah.
on Wednesdays. It's fun.
Every 2 hours. Every 2 hours
Yeah.
they have mass somewhere. It's always mass somewhere.
That is correct.
It's like
Or,
happy hour.
we could be out, ministering to the poor, right? There's lots of.
I don't think they're allowed to do that right now.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Since we're in a monastery right now, we could talk to our hosts and ask them for some helpful information about what's happening here in general and what's expected of them in general, so that if we run into someone who's questioning us, we at least have a background of what their answers they would be expecting to hear.
So
Just as a suggestion.
You mean like actually talk to the nuns?
Somebody had to bring us in. We said a monastery, so it may not be a be nuns. It may be monks in this case,
Mhm.
but they probably could still give us more information than we would know on our own. It's just a thought.
I mean, that's a good point. We should kind of improve our cover a bit, I suppose.
Well, I think the whole point is, that given these outfits, that we don't have to do a lot of talking. If we have to do talking, then that's kind of where things fall apart. Because we're currently using Stark's doohickeys to speak Italian anyway.
Right. Right.
And our lips don't match our words, and it's all very keep it at a distance kind of situation. I think probably best not to overthink it. I mean, don't get me wrong, having more information is better, but I think right now time feels like it's important.
Okay. I'll certainly defer to you soldiers. I don't know how this works.
Those were disguises. Priests and nuns, we don't have to speak Italian. Priests and nuns come from all over the world.
She's right.
Yeah.
And it's a prestige posting if you get placed in the Holy See, so
Yeah,
it could be anywhere.
The holy what?
Seat.
Vatican City.
C.
Right. Right.
E.
Mhm.
Don't have to
See, you're
communicate,
saying
though.
words, but I just okay, let's move on.
Will
Right,
just
well, we can
smiles and
follow.
goes, "Look, any words that come out of my mouth, just assume I know more than you. It's a safe bet."
Wow. Okay, Doc.
Okay.
Hey, Doc.
He's just leaning
He
into
nudges.
the fiend a little bit more and more.
He nudges her. Okay, Doc.
Okay.
Check out this guy. Where did he say he went to school again?
Pardon?
Snootyville.
That was it.
I teach at Columbia.
Oh, isn't that's worse?
Nah.
Snootyville would be better. I'm sorry. Never mind. Never mind.
Let's go find this thing. Let's go. Enough lollygagging.
Okay. Well, we head out into the night.
Indeed.
Okay. All right. So if you're following the energies being emitted from the drop of stones, and you are drawn into the city proper. It takes about 30 minutes. You guys are kind of on the outskirts here at this monastery, kind of out in the hills a little bit. So it takes maybe about 30 to 40 minutes to kind of get close to where you feel like you're really honing in on it. And you're coming into kind of an area that is a little bit more residential. There are a few cafes, there are a few, small places of businesses, humble places of businesses here that you're kind of passing by. It's late enough where most all of these places are closed. But there's one structure, a home, that kind of stands out from everything else around it. Number one, there are lights on blaring inside this building. It's hard to make out through the windows exactly what's going on because the windows are made out of a glass that is kind of like blown glass, where you can really just only see figures through it, not real actual visuals, just more shapes than anything. But the lights inside are bright and flickering. And this particular structure, in the middle of all of this other Roman kind of traditional architecture, this is a Victorian building, just smack dab in the middle of all of this Roman architecture. There are two large men dressed in what appear to be almost like Victorian era, like tuxedos. Both of the men are shaved bald. and appear to be Italian in descent. And there is a velvet rope in front of the building. And a group of individuals that are all standing outside. All of these individuals are very decadently dressed and in the era of the Victorian era. Some of which are actually wearing what appear to be like powdered wigs. And just very kind of strangely dressed. 1700s to 1800s kind of attire. A limousine, black limousine, has pulled up roughly around about the time that you guys are arriving. And you see this kind of scene. There's the limo driver gets out, opens up the back door, and a figure steps out. This individual is dressed head to toe in white. Also seems to be kind of a like 1800s style tuxedo. This gentleman as well is bald and has a single monocle over one eye. And those of you that have been around for a while during the war recognize this individual as Wolfgang von Strucker.
Oh.
Don knows who that is, but I don't think Will does.
He walks up to the velvet rope. The two guards at the front open the rope for him. He walks past every other patron and walks into the building. And you can feel the pull of the energy that is leading you directly to what seems to be the Hellfire Club.
Well, it's time to go raise some hell.
And I will leave it at that for our cliffhanger.
And I got the closing pun.
Karma. You guys get 530 karma points for tonight.
Cool.
Okay. Let's put 100 here.
Hey.
You said 530?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I have some in the advancement pool, just in case I fail that psyche roll and murder someone next time.
Yay.
My karma pool was flashing before my eyes earlier.
Just,
I bet it was.
Just to go ahead and get this out of the way, Chris, what would my health be at as we're approaching going in this place?
Let's see here. You already healed up a little bit, right?
Well, you healed your endurance, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I gave you 30.
And then 30, so you would get another 40.
Okay.
So you should be in pretty good shape.
And
Yeah.
Mr. Arcane, you should probably be up to 4.
Yeah, I should be fully healed. Yeah. Because I only had taken like, I don't know, 10, right? Something like that.
Sorry about that. Oh,
It's okay.
out of curiosity, because I think that Priest would have asked this after calling you Johnny. He doesn't know where you got that name. Mr. Arcane, what is your...
Well, Johnny is my name,
Oh, wait.
but
Yeah,
Hank
but,
is...
yeah, that's why I said, Mr. What is your first name?
Yeah, Hank. His name's Hank.
Okay, sorry, I don't know where I got Johnny from.
Oh, I mean, that's what I've got on Zoom.
Oh, no, I'm saying that as Priest. Priest doesn't
Oh,
know where
gotcha.
he got Johnny from.
Who's on first? Oh, sorry.
All right, cool. Thank
All
you.
right. Well, guys, again, thanks for being patient with me and waiting for my regular life to get straightened out so I could get back to this. And then
No problem.
I think we should be back on schedule. We'll meet back again in 2 weeks.
All right.
Awesome.
All righty.
All right. Thanks so
Cool,
much.
buddy.
All right. Well, have
All
a
right,
good
see you
night,
guys.
Good
everybody.
game, all.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Good game.
Bye.
Yeah, everybody get better. Jeez.
Yeah,
Yep.
no kidding. Thanks.
Okay.
I'll take
Bye.
you.
Thank you for running.
All right. Good night.